At the edge of the woods in the peaceful land of Astoria, two young travelers and their ghostly friend, who only they could see, quietly discussed their plans for the night. "A storm's coming," Nixley said. "You two had better get into a town quick." "How about that one?" Errol asked. "I'll go anywhere as long as I can stay warm," Irina exclaimed. Their plans finalized, Errol, Nixley, and Irina hurried to the village in the distance, the little town of Trickton. As the first few drops of cold autumn rain fell, the threesome finally reached the town. "Phew, we almost didn't make it." "Nixley, which way is the inn?" Errol asked. "That way," Nixley answered. Let's go, I hate being wet," Irina complained. The three tired friends straggled into the nearest inn and unloaded their belongings. As usual, Errol and Irina crawled their exhausted bodies into their beds, and Nixley the ghost dutifully watched over them. "Good night, Nixley," Errol and Irina said. "Good night, children," Nixley responded. Meanwhile, the three travelers' presence in the village did not go unnoticed. "Did you see them come in? I'm sure I could get so much money if I sold their stuff. I'll pay them a visit tomorrow." The next day, Errol, Irina, and Nixley walked around the village marketplace to stock up on their traveling supplies. They stopped in front of a man selling glass bottles. "Excuse me, sir," Irina called out. "Yes, little miss, how may I help you?" the man asked. "I need 3 small vials, please. They're for my dust-healing herbs," Irina answered. "Dust-healing? Now what may that be, little miss?" the man wondered. Errol answered this time. "It's an ancient art of healing that uses fine particles of certain medicinal herbs. Irina is one of the most skillful dust healers in all of Astoria." "Oh, stop embarrassing me, Errol," Irina blushed. "Well now, these vials will probably be very valuable to you. Make sure you keep them away from the infamous thief of Trickton." The travelers returned to the inn after a satisfying time of shopping. Nixley, who was not allowed to speak in front of other people, was happy to finally chat about the thief of Trickton with his friends. "Who do you think the thief of Trickton is?" Nixley wondered aloud. "I'm sure it's nothing to worry about," Errol said. "Errol, my other dust-healing vials are gone, and your sword is gone too," Irina cried. "Could this be the work of the thief?" Errol asked. The thief of Trickton was indeed the culprit. The thief had stolen Irina's precious vials of dust and Errol's treasured sword. "All I need to do now," the thief said, "is to sell these things." "Wait, don't touch it!" Errol, Irina, and Nixley heard the explosion from the inn. "Errol, Nixley, the thief took my plant dust," Irina said. "If we don't hurry, the plants are going to hurt him." "Right, let's go right away," Errol said. "How do we get there?" "Follow me," Nixley led the way. When Errol and the others arrived at the site of the explosion, they were very surprised. "You are the thief of Trickton?" Errol asked. "Why, you're a girl." "Yes, I'm a girl, but please help me. My brothers and sisters are trapped in a plant cage, and I can't hold the sword to cut it. The sword burned my hands," the thief said. Irina said, "That sword only listens to Errol. Hurry, Errol, cut those plants." Errol grabbed his sword from the ground and hacked away at the plant cage to free the children. Errol and Irina decided to help the thief because she was hurt. Although Nixley could not talk in front of the thief, he agreed that helping would be the right thing to do. Irina used her dust healing to take care of the thief's wounds. "What's your name?" Irina asked. "I'm Tam," the thief replied. "Well, Tam, stealing isn't good," Errol said. "Why did you do this?" "I just wanted to get money to feed my brothers and sisters. The villagers think I'm dirty, so they won't ever help me. Stealing was the only option I had." "Huh," Tam cried. "What should we do, Errol?" Irina asked Errol. "I'm going to talk to the villagers. Tam can't keep living like this. I'm sure there's a job she can do in the village to make honest money." "Thank you so much," Tam said. 1 week after Errol, Irina, and Nixley arrived in the town of Trickton, they decided that it was time for them to leave. Tam had found a job at the inn and was happily taking care of her siblings there. "Goodbye, Tam," Errol said. "Take care," Irina said. "Ta-ta, little Tam. You can't see me, but I wish you the best of happiness," Nixley said. "Goodbye, you two. Thanks for everything, and come visit Trickton again," Tam called out. And so the three travelers' adventure in Trickton ended, and they continued their journey in the land of Astoria.